Welcome back to Brickwise, the channel where we've been getting a massive collection of speed champions as I slowly figure out how and do put them on my wall, covering it in speed champions, whether that is official LEGO speed champions or custom mocks. Every single one of those is going to be covered on this channel and then put up on the wall slowly, just like that, I guess, in a massive grid. And that is the projects you guys are following in each and every single one of these videos. You may not even realize that every video is part of that project. I mean, I guess except for the poster project down here. That was for that. And I might do a Dream Cars project, which goes up with some Hot Wheels that I have on the wall too. But who knows? That's just an update to the overarching video viewers, to the real Brickwise fans. And speaking of, you may recognize this RX-7, but you may not recognize it like this. This is a mock, one you can get online for free, that I've upgraded. I scrounged through my LEGO Dimensions pieces that I have, because that's all that I've got LEGO-wise. Used to have a big box as a kid, don't have that box anymore since I moved. But this is the upgraded front of the RX-7. I think it is so much more accurate if you hadn't seen the previous version of this RX-7 without the black at the back pretending to be a windshield. The lights went all the way back here with the black, and the front just did not look like the front of an RX-7. It looked more like an MX-5, which I'm not trying to make no Miata, tell you what. That's just a little update, again, like I said, for you guys who are subscribed, which do so because we are closing very quickly in to 1,000 subscribers. But let's talk about what we're here for. The Audi E-Tron. The Audi... Well, what else would you even call it? The S1? It's all the way up there now. It's, I mean, I can't even, like, tell you just by reading it. Yeah, who knows? Set number 76921. It seems to have probably the lowest part count of all of them. And I'm going to be reviewing it here right now. This was one of the first of any of these brand new 2023 Speed Champions to be revealed. In fact, I remember it ages ago. We were in the Hoonigan update of the Crew Motorfest, which I play on my main channel, which, by the way, the reason this video is so delayed is because I've had some massive projects over on my main channel that I needed to do. That's why you didn't get this video on Monday. Instead, you're getting it on Wednesday. There you go. That's my excuse, I suppose. But don't worry, regular video back out Friday, and then we're going from Fridays from then on. But the reason we knew about this thing way back when, well, Hoonigan, they did a Motorfest collab with the Crew Motorfest, a racing game. And then we saw the Audi E-Tron. Before the Mustang, before the McLaren, before anything, we saw the Audi E-Tron. In fact, I want to say the Mustang we might have found out about a little bit sooner than the McLarens, but I might be wrong there, because I know the McLaren came along with all of the big leaks. But there was also the BMW set, this bad boy right here, this absolute beauty. Maybe we knew about those earlier, but the Audi E-Tron was a definite one. That one we definitely knew about a while ago. And it was actually, because of that, I was most excited for that one. It was releasing very far away, unfortunately, right at the end of the Hoonigan update. But I was excited because Hoonigan, because they just come to the other thing I'm doing, and now I do this for a living. So, well, I mean, technically this channel's too small to be for a living. The other channel's for a living. But this, I build Legos now as well as one of the channels. So I was excited. And in fact, when they started coming out, I was still most excited for the Audi E-Tron. Now I'm probably most excited for the BMW, but it's the last one I have left, so obviously the McLaren. Look, as much as my brick for brick video did have some complaints about this thing, I do think this thing is really damn cool out of the brand new Speed Champions, and the winner out of, like, surprise definitely goes to the Mustang. The Mustang just provided such a surprisingly good final build, a surprisingly little use of stickers, this being a print on the back, and just a surprisingly nice design, and build techniques, and everything. The Audi E-Tron, I thought would do that. I thought the Audi E-Tron would provide a big bit of fun. Instead, it did the complete opposite. And I've got a lot of choice words about the Audi e-tron, but I guess I'll hit you with those right after the build. Would you look at that? I'm editing a Brick Wedge video. And before I show you the build, I wanted to say this was the first ever set that I've gotten with the paper version of the Lego bags. My McLaren set didn't have it, my Mustang set didn't have it, and I don't know yet if my BMW set will have it. But yeah, I got a set with the plastic bags for the first time. The paper bags, no plastic bags. And even the smaller bags within the bags, with the smaller parts, are also paper. And what I will say, Ray, is, look, I'm not about to sit here and pretend like this switching negates Taylor Swift's diddling about in her jet to go down the road, right? They could do a billion of this and it might not even make up like a week of that jet usage. Sure, whatever. But these are actively better quality. I like the feel of this actively better. Like, it's not even about the fact that it's a paper bag. I couldn't care less. It's not like a thin paper bag. It was a bit of a push to get it open. These are proper good packaging, all things considered. I am absolutely fine with this. Look, if you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, my plastic, oh, grr, whatever. I don't care. If I had the choice, if there was zero environmental effect, and I had the choice, these are genuinely, actively better than the plastic bags. They feel way more premium. Way more premium. Like, fully. But yeah, I just wanted to jump in and say that, yeah, this was interesting. Because this was my first time ever getting a paper bag set. A bit of fun. How interesting is that? Would you look at that? Ain't that nice? Well, now I'll send you over into the build. Yeah, so the build of this thing was, I don't know, it uses no good techniques, not a single unique technique that I can make out. That people did mention that the Audi uses a bunch of, the McLaren uses a bunch of, not the Audi, sorry, the Mustang uses a bunch of, and the McLaren uses a bunch of. But this one just a whole bunch of nonsense. Well, a whole bunch of bland building, really. I was glad I saw a TikTok reviewing all of these Speed Champions, and they said the same thing. Just had nothing unique when it came to the building process. Not to mention, on top of that, there's one point in the building process which, look, the McLaren had stickers. It had a fair few stickers. But this Audi has like 5 steps in a row, which is just sticker, 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 sticker. God damn, that bit was painful. I still build these while watching a movie with my girlfriend. And yeah, that bit was just like, it was painful. It was absolutely painful. I did not enjoy it in the slightest. I guess the hood's printed. That's nice. Same with the lights. Hang on. I'm trying to test right now, actually. Are the lights even printed? I can't tell anymore. Oh, yeah, who knows? Maybe they're printed. Some bits are printed, and that's nice. But a lot of it isn't, and that sucks. On top of being a really, really boring build. Damn. But what are you gonna do, I guess? This thing, it does my head in. And there was other things that I'm gonna talk about in a minute, but damn. Damn, did I not like this thing. Oh, well. Here's the final product, though. This is the final product. The Audi E-Tron I was gonna say in drift, like I'm playing the crew again, damn it. The Audi E-Tron Lego Speed Champion. This one, it just sucks. And it all begins rather early, because while I'm building this thing, straight away, I notice I have a print error. Not like a misprint or anything, and, you know, I'm not gonna get, like, it doesn't make this thing worth, like, $1 billion or whatever. But I do, as you can see, have a misprinted part. It's really hard to tell, but if you focus on the black lines there, you can see that the black lines do not line up. And the E as well, and the N, a bunch of it has little jagged areas. I looked at the instructions. I don't know if anyone else has this, if this is a set-wide or multiple people-wide bug issue, whatever. But I have it. I have a bugged part, a broken texture. Not texture, we're talking about real life, not the game. See, this is what I mean. I've spent so long the last few days providing early access videos for this update coming out that my head's all gaming focused now and not Speed Champion focused. But what have I got this channel for, you know? And that was just the beginning. The missing part there. Sorry, the mistaken part there. The wrong issue there. It also is supposed to be a really thin spoiler, so it's got clear pieces to hold the spoiler together, but I don't know. Lego do this sometimes, but yeah, sure, it's a kid's product, but that is not fooling anyone. I'm sorry. It's just those clear parts are not fooling absolutely anyone. And yeah, the overuse of stickers does my head in. It also just wasn't an exciting build, but that was all in the build part. The end product as well, obviously that relies a bit more on the actual car itself, but why do this and not the Hoonatron, you know? In fact, does this say Hoonigan anywhere? Does the real car say Hoonigan anywhere? Audi E-Tron. I would think that the real version says Hoonigan. Somewhere, at least. E-Tron Hoonigan. God damn it. But unless it doesn't, and I'm completely wrong. Because this is licensed by Hoonigan, no? To be fair, this livery specifically doesn't look like it does. Because this is the Audi livery. Yeah, they have a version that has Hoonigan written on it and Monster written on it. I'll show you guys it on screen right now. But we do have a version of this car that features Monster as well. Obviously, different Hoonigan sponsorships, which is this one right here, is missing it because this is the generic Audi one. The one that Audi uses for their edition vehicles and they use for their upcoming F1 license there because they're joining F1. And this is the one with Hoonigan all over it. This is the one that we got in Lego. And I'm also realizing now, it's also the one we got in the Crew Motorfest, weirdly. That sucks. It does suck a little bit to not have the one with these rims, right? Do I even have white rims? Anywhere? No, I don't think I would I? What car would I have that came with white rims? No, where's my little rim baggie? I got a little bag full of rims. Oh, hang on. I do have white rims, but they look like... Oh, right, let me switch back over to here. How you doing, fellas? Welcome. There you go. I've got these white rims. I don't have generic white rims, though. But if I've got these... I don't know, they must be somewhere. Who knows? Oh, well. What are you going to do about it? I just wish that we got that other version of the e-tron for one. And for two... This thing just kind of sucks. It's interior. One good thing about it, I will say, is having that big rod there is a real good replacement to its because it's got the big one, the Hoonigan big one, right? That's pretty well done. The spoiler on the front, it's a nice pretend that they've made that's pretending to be the spoiler on the front. Yeah, I guess. Its side profile is pretty nice. One thing I will say though, spoiler, largely inaccurate. And look, I know we're dealing with Legos here. I know that. But the spoiler still is way too beefy. It's way too close to the car as well. This shouldn't be that close. Like, at least a half stud up would make more sense, especially because there's a stud there. The accuracy, just downhill. Then that continues on, of course, to... one, we don't even really need that print there. You could get away without it, for one. For two, it's way too thick. It's way too thick. How are they gonna put in all that effort by adding these clear parts here, but then not do that for whatever else? And what is this damn skateboard? Why is there a skateboard piece there? I'm looking at it now, and that skateboard piece being there makes absolutely no sense. Let me see the back of this car. I guess it's supposed to be the way the top curves in, and you know, you can't get much curves in Lego. I get it, but I mean, it just isn't greatly done, and that sucks. And I would definitely say, out of the new ones, where the Mustang gave me a bunch of hope, the Mustang made me really excited. You know what I will say? It actually looks a fair bit nicer without the sticker on it, without the spoiler on it. This thing's pretty good. No, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say it's bad. This thing has made me worried for the future of Speed Champions. In the same way that the other thing, the Mustang, made me really optimistic about the future of Speed Champions. Because I enjoyed that thing. And it's wild that the one I thought I would enjoy least is the best. And the one that thought I would enjoy the most is the worst. Now, what do you think? Which one do you think is the worst of this brand new batch of LEGO Speed Champions? Because I am yet to build the BMWs. And I hear the other one, the LMP, well, that one's going to be in brick for brick, but I hear that one is very, very sticker heavy. And I'm not looking forward to that, I will say. Pick it up if you like the E-Tron. If you really like the E-Tron, feel free to grab this thing. But outside of that, I would say maybe pass on it if you want to pass on it, you know? You know what? The moment it comes out that you can rebuild using just these parts, the same way this Mazda RX-7 is mostly using just parts from the Toyota Supra set, the same way we get something like this, where you can turn it into a much, much better car, I'm gonna be on that. I will happily get those stickers off and turn this into something nicer. So keep me updated. Let me know if you guys spot a better version of the Audi e-tron. And that is going to be about it for the review of this thing. Next, expect a review jumping into the BMWs. And then finally back to general ones like... well, an upcoming video game related one. That's going to be about it from me, boys. I'll see you boys in a bit. Yeah, I said in a bit. I'm not saying in a brick every time, all right? You'll look, consider yourself lucky if you get a Brick Watch video where I say in a brick, all right? It's going to be in a bit for the most part. You're not getting in a brick out of me that many times. Also, the... Damn. I'm looking at the mirrors. The mirrors are way too beefy. The mirrors are way too bulky. And they don't have the red on them. This set, man. All right. In a brick.